Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your Monday morning forecast update. Just kind of a look ahead of what we're expecting this week. We do have another heat advisory today. We've had those daily since Friday, as the heat index this afternoon with the humidity will push above 105 degrees, maybe for a few hours here, so the heat will likely continue throughout the week. Welcome to summer here in the Arklatex, but we do have an active sea breeze here this week, so that means we're going to see those just slight to scattered rain chances each day, so you're likely to see maybe a shower or thunderstorm once or twice this week, but it's not going to be a rainy pattern, and really no severe weather expected. But we're fortunate at least to have the sea breeze fairly active this week. We get to some points of the summer where we don't have the sea breeze and it's just hot, dry, and hitting 100 every day, but I think the active sea breeze will likely keep us below 100 and keep the temperatures from getting too intense as we go through the week here. But we do have that heat advisory in effect today until 6 p.m., so the same kind of thing that we dealt with over the weekend. Just make sure you're hydrated if you are working outside, and take a lot of breaks in the air conditioning here, even though a lot of areas are not in the heat advisory there in Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Your heat index today will still push above 100 degrees in those areas. It's the locations that will hit about 105 where we do have that heat advisory in effect today. You can see high pressure. It's centered to the east of us. That high was over us this weekend, so it has reorganized and moved to the east somewhat, and that is opening the door for that sea breeze to kick in over the next few days there. And you can see just a few of those isolated showers down along the coastline here this morning. That's usually a pretty good indicator. If we're seeing that early in the morning, that will get that active sea breeze. As the warm temperature is over the land warms up during the day today, warms up quicker than the water, so as the air starts rising, you get that active push from the sea breeze once the warmer temperatures kick in. So that's why we can see just these 20 to 30% rain chances daily throughout the week here. We're starting out in the 70s. It's a very humid morning, as well as you could imagine, with the heat advisory in effect here. And just a light south wind. One thing I'd like to see is a little more wind out there to hopefully push some of those showers in this afternoon, but the wind's going to stay fairly light throughout the week, and your temperatures today likely into the low to mid 90s should feel very similar to what all of us felt over the weekend. And there's a look at the heat index, which will push above 100 by about lunchtime today and peak around 3 to 4 p.m. At or just above 105 degrees. So a look here at your Robins Toyota Futurecast just kind of shows those mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies this morning. We'll be dry through the morning. If we get any of these sea breeze showers going, it may not be until the mid to late afternoon today, but it does appear from all indications that we'll see a more active sea breeze tomorrow. So I think most of you will miss out on those cooling rain showers today, but we should have a few more of those around tomorrow. And if we can get the sea breeze going earlier in the afternoon, again, the forecast high is calling for mid 90s just about every day this week, but if you can get the sea breeze going a little earlier in the day, it can hold a few locations in the 80s. So at least we do have that hope for a little bit of a cool down here and there. I would expect maybe a tenth to a quarter inch of rain as we continue through the week here, but those slight to scattered rain chances through the end of the week. And it looks promising that we could see more active weather pattern take place late in the weekend, and maybe into next week that would deliver us a few more showers and storms. But I think the heat advisory is likely a daily occurrence here through the end of the week.